guys, welcome back. It's the Takeover Tuesday with your buddy Jackson. It is Tuesday. We're at the electric shop today, all right? We're here. We're ready to talk about electrics, but we're not only talking about this very sweet Eastman T59V, we are also talking about humidity control. And the reason we're talking about humidity control is because it's starting to get cold out there. It's starting to get really cold, starting to get really dry, and we have some great options to keep those guitars feeling fresh, feeling great. Now, humidity is super, super important to keep track of. Why? Because guitars, especially acoustic guitars, are definitely very, they're affected by weather a lot. You know, needless to say, they are quite affected by everything going on out there in the world. Now, if you have a very humid guitar, that's going to oversaturate that wood. That wood might start moving on you. It might start bellying up. It might start moving the neck. If it's not humid at all, if it's too dry, it becomes very brittle. It might break. It might crack. It might, or even worse, I mean, it might just like break apart, you know, you never know. But we have some great options to keep track of your humidity. Now, there are different kinds of humidifiers out there. There are things like this, the sponge. We like to call these the sponges. Now, this one will pretty much only add humidity, okay? Nothing wrong with this. This works great. Especially if you work or live in a dry climate, if it's quite dry where you live, this might be a really good option for you. Especially if you're using it in a gig bag or a case, that's going to create its own environment for your guitar to keep the inside of it humid, keep the rest of it humid too, but mainly the inside of that body. That's really where it matters most. Now this one, pretty standard. Let's just open it up. Why don't we just open this bad boy up, all right? I work here for a reason. It's because I get to tear open all of the boxes, all right? Now, this one here, this one will just sit right inside your guitar body, and it will sit right on top of the strings. This is the sponge right here. You're gonna wanna make sure that that is saturated with water. Not too much, don't put too much on there. Wring it out before you put it in there. It's just gonna go right inside. It's just gonna sit right on top of the strings. It just kind of clips on right there. So, that's gonna sit right in there. It will keep track of humidity. Like I said, it pretty much only adds it. It pretty much only adds humidity. So that's a good option if you live in a very dry climate. But I might one-up that by talking about the D'Addario Humidipacks. Now this is a two-way humidification system, okay? Now this is the starter pack. These are the refills, the packs that you fill it back up with once they go out on you. But basically what's inside here, let's just open it. Why not? Why don't we just open it? So what you get in here is you get these felt bags to hold the two-way humidification bags. So this is two that go in here. They just slip right inside there. That's gonna sit right on top of the strings, right inside the guitar body. And then this one is going to sit in the case behind the headstock. That's usually the best place to pop it. Now, it does come with 3 to start you out, and that's typically what we recommend for most acoustic guitars. If you have a mandolin, you can probably get away with 1 or 2, and it might last you a little bit longer just because they're a lot smaller instruments. So, how do these work? Well, they have a gel pack in here that actually adds and takes humidity away. So this is a two-way system. So this will keep it at 45 to 50% humidity regardless of where you live, regardless of what kind of weather you're experiencing wherever you're at, especially in the cold and dry times like right now. So these are definitely what we recommend the most to keep track of your humidity. Now we carry these in the starter packs, the 3-pack replacements, and we recommend you replace these about every 3 months or so. Now, I have heard some people get a little bit more life out of them. That's totally fine. They're a little bit squishy, you know, it's a gel pack. So if they harden and become like, you know, just crunchy over time, it's time to replace them. That's how you know. So just to reiterate, this is a two-way system. It adds and takes away humidity, keeping it safely at 45 to 50%. And that is, like I said, what I recommend for pretty much all wooden instruments. You could literally use this for just about anything. Violins, you can use it for guitars, you can use it for mandolins, just about everything. You could use it for banjos. You probably don't really need to, but you can if you want to. Now, we carry these in the Restore packs as well. And so basically, the Restore pack, this is the emergency care pack. This is if you are experiencing some extreme dryness. This is about 75% humidity right here. So this is going to be for those extreme things there. So this one, definitely if you're living in some extremely dry climates, this is going to be the one you use. But again, you're probably going to start here and then work your way to that 45 to 50%. So that's why we recommend those great humidification systems. We also carry them in huge 12 packs if you want to, you know, have it for all year and then some. You definitely can. We carry them. So, guys, that's how we keep track of our humidity. Definitely keep track of it because we want your guitars to stay as nice as they possibly can. We don't want you to void any warranties. That's another thing too. Most warranties will be voided if you don't keep track of the humidity. If you have humidity damage from your guitar and you just spent $8,000 on some really great guitar and you have this lifetime warranty, that's great. Well, it probably doesn't cover humidity damage. So that's another great reason to keep track of it and to make sure that you're keeping it in check. So that's what I have to say about that. So definitely now is a great time to start if you haven't been, just because it's cold, it's starting to get dry out there. So yeah, definitely look into it. Lots of different systems out there. Research it, see which one works best for you guys. You know, it might not be the humidification systems that we carry, but there's a lot of different kinds out there. So research it, keep track of your stuff, keep those guitars nice, keep them in shape, do the deal, all right? That's all I gotta say. Now, all right, moving on. What do we got? It's the electric shop today. Guys, we have a beautiful, beautiful T59V. Look at that. That is just, whew, whew. That's incredible. Now, I will say, this is spoken for. This is, a gentleman has been waiting quite a while for this one. This has been a long time coming for this one. It has been really, really hard to get these in. And it is a fantastic guitar. Brent, you are a lucky guy. This is a really, really nice guitar. Now, he actually requested that we talk about this on the takeover today. So I am definitely not going to, I'm not going to miss that opportunity. Of course I want to talk about this. Electric guitars are my thing. This is me, baby. This is what I want. This is what I want to talk about. Now, I love acoustic guitars, don't get me wrong. I love them, wink, wink. But, no, I do. I love acoustic guitars. But I started out very much in the electric world. So what I brought today was the Vox amp that we have just in the, this is just the one that sits in the workshop. But hey, this is a great sounding amp. Not an expensive amp, not a crazy amp. It's pretty standard, but sounds great. I highly recommend it. I think you can pick it up for like a couple $100 or something like that. But let's have a listen here. This is exciting. Let's hear what it sounds like. I'm not hearing anything. Do you guys hear that? Brent, this guitar's broken, dude. This guitar doesn't work, man. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. This thing sounds great. We've been playing with it for literally like the last 30 minutes. Let me turn it down. I don't want to be too loud out there. It's great for just about everything, really. Let's hear what that middle position sounds like. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Let's hear what that treble pickup sounds like, the bridge pickup. Pretty sweet. I mean, it's really hard to not get carried away and just start playing a whirlwind of notes on this thing. Now, I brought a little special surprise that we never do. I brought a distortion pedal because it's the electric shop, guys. Of course, I'm gonna kick this bad boy on. What's it sound like now here? Oh yeah. This thing is so sweet, Brent. Come on, man. Gosh, what a lucky guy. You're a lucky guy, Brent. This is a great one. All right, we gotta crank up. Crank up the distortion just a little bit. We gotta get going Mach 5 here. You know what I mean? Listen to that. Listen to that growl, man. That thing is sweet. Brent, you can't have this guitar, man. I'm gonna have to keep it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brent. We can't let you. I know you've been waiting so long for it, but I'm gonna have to keep it, man. Sorry. David, good to see you. But yeah, check this out. This is so sweet. But yeah, I really appreciate Brent letting me get the chance to test drive this, play it a little bit for you guys. I probably am annoying John by bringing in the distortion pedal and all that good stuff too. But you know, hey, it's the electric shop today. You gotta go a little all out, right? A little all out, right? I mean, you just gotta. But yeah, I absolutely love this guitar. It's fun to play everything on it. It's just good for everything. Dang, I could just sit here and play this all day. But guys, we got to get back to work. I really appreciate you guys joining me today on my Takeover Tuesday. We've got some great things to talk about Thursday, so definitely keep in touch, subscribe to us, like us, follow us, do all the great stuff that keeps us going because we do this stuff literally just for you guys. I mean, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you, so I get the great chance to talk about all my favorite things in the store every Tuesday, and I just love it. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Really appreciate you. We'll see you on Thursday. We got some great new guitars to talk about. This won't be one of them because I talked about it today. So I will see you guys maybe on Thursday. Love ya. See ya. Have a great day. See you later.